Whoa, it's the illusion reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. Wow, the dream is crazy nowadays. You know, it's funny. I was super like worked up about the whole like state of the presidential debate earlier today, man, because it super bums me out just how childish it's become. And I made a pretty heated video about it. I'll upload it and there'll be like a link down below. You can watch it if you want, dude. It's a full rant, dude. And then I saw this other like spoof video where they're like lip syncing the first debate, making fun of it. And I started to really laugh, and I saw the utter ridiculousness of it all. It's pathetic, but it's comedy. And that's what it is if I go to the spiritual principles and the holographic universe, and this is all a dream and this is all a figment of my imagination, like there doesn't need to be any more proof than the information coming in nowadays, and especially the dumb presidential race. It couldn't be any more stupid than it is. I mean, it couldn't be, could it? Could it really be any more stupid than it is? Like, I'm tripping out. There's some weird dot on my lens. Did it go away? What is that? What is that? Is that moving? Seems to be just, it's some sort of weird glare. So, technical difficulties. So I was, it couldn't be any more stupid. Like the big thing is Donald Trump said pussy, right? And then, so Hillary Clinton's made a big deal about that. And then he's like, dude, I'm going to have you arrested and taken before, like, indicted for your crimes, right? So I'm watching that and I'm like, what? Like, I watched it, like, just clips of it. And then you got the footage of Bill Clinton in the thing watching it as Trump saying basically he's a rapist, and he's got like the four of the women there he raped, and Bill Clinton looks like horrified. And I'm like, this is a comedy show, right? This is like a Saturday Night Live skit. The Saturday Night Live skits about Trump Clinton seem more real than the actual debates or the presidential race. It has to be like a joke, like a cosmic joke. What's going on? Because, dude, there's no reason to get all worked up about it. It's too pathetic. It really shows just how pathetic the dark lower dimensional frequencies are. I see everybody getting all worked up about it, and yet we're not laughing about it. I think that's what we have to do is really begin to laugh at them. These people are pathetic. This has to be like some sort of cosmic comedy show, and we're just watching it. And yet, I don't know, man, it has to be funny. And then I see like, and then I think about the kids, right? And then it's not so funny. I think about the kids that are watching all this like world madness, and I go, not so funny, man. Like, what does a little baby and like a toddler in Syria think about what's going on? Not so funny. I don't know, dude. But dude, it has to be a joke, man. It's really too stupid. And then how about the thing with like Assange's lawyer ending up under a train? Like, okay, like, sure, like, huh? So, I think if you just look at the debate, and I didn't watch the whole thing, I just went and watched a couple clips. Like, if all those monkeys are in the same room together, like doing it, they're all in on it together. No way are all those people sitting in the same room saying all that about each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too weird. It has to be some really like twisted Shakespeare, some theater in the round. This is like like Hamlet or something. It's something really twisted and weird, and I think that the spoofers are really going to have a bunch of material to make this the joke that it is. Like, I mean, it can't be any more crazier than all these guys breaking into live broadcasts screaming Bill Clinton's a rapist. Like really? And dude, I just watched the Breitbart interview with one of the women that claimed that Bill Clinton raped her, dude. It was pretty disturbing. I don't know what's funny about that at all. I don't know what's funny about it all, any of it all, except the perception of it. If I look at it through the absurd, it has to be just the most ridiculous thing my mind can conjure up to try to like unsettle me. It's what do they call it? Cognitive dissonance, dude. It's something. It's too extreme because the end result is the American political system's being destroyed by these people. Like between Klump and Clinton and Trump, dude, the American future of politics as we know it has been destroyed. It'll never be the same. You know, it's going to be interesting to see what America November 9th looks like. I'm kind of curious about that. I mean, maybe it'll just be business as usual. Like, you know, I don't see how any of this is going to interrupt the world's largest money-making internet source, which is porn. I don't see that getting stopped. Like, that's always been my joke. You really want to cause riots in the street? You really want to see America come unglued and burn the place down? Just shut off the porn. Just turn the internet off so there's no porno, and you'll see a bunch of weirdos come out in the streets and lose their mind and start burning stuff down. Like, I think it's that kind of a weird comedy show. No way are we having a presidential debate where the subject matter is all about pussy and rape. Like really, dude? Like, huh? Like, you can't make this up. The presidential debate as we know it, if you had told me 8 years ago this is how it was going to look, no way. Not a chance. I would. The one 8 years ago was ridiculous with the Obama guy, man. Like, what a farce that guy is, dude. Hope and change. and how farcical was the whole Bernie Sanders thing? Another just like hoax and con job. And then he goes along with it, so he's got to be in on it too, right? No way does it all come out that Bernie Sanders was blatantly robbed by the Democratic National Party and that chick who ran it, and hey, he'd just be like, oh well, whatever. Like, he's in on it too, and it's got to be comedy. Like, no way is Assange still alive. Like, they killed his lawyer, yeah, that makes sense, but they have a truck bomb go off at the Ecuadorian embassy years ago. They must know what he has. Like, it's all like this comedy show. That's why it's, you know, Vladimir Putin is probably the only, like, real character in the comedy show, dude. Like, Vlad's rad, dude. He's sort of an action hero. There's fighting polar bears and bare-chested, wrestling horses and stuff, dude. Vladimir Putin, dude. So I don't know, man. I was super bummed about it earlier today, but I've come full circle to where I realize it has to be a comedy show. I have to be watching the world's most intricate comedy show ever. I mean, this is too funny, because if it's not, the video you can watch down in the links below is the other perspective of it. I don't know. I'm one of those, like, I'm willing to laugh and I'm willing to lose my mind about it too. So, you know, what kind of mental space is this going to occupy? I'm going to watch the comedy aspect of it. I'm going to see if I can put the link to the lip syncing dub version of the first debate down below. That got me laughing. I was like, dude, whoever did it is a genius and a mastermind. I wish I had the talent to do something like that, to really just make it as farcical as possible. Anyway, this is The Illusion, man. Look, I think it's really important for all of us to keep our spirits high, keep the frequency high, and don't let this negative energy in this comedy show bring us down. I know it's really disturbing, and it really is some dark comedy. But you know what, man? I think we all need to watch some Monty Python. I think Monty Python's, this is a Monty Python episode. This is like the Black Adder or something. British humor. The present day American politics is like really good British humor from the 70s and 80s, man. And I love Monty Python. And I love the Black Adder. If you've never watched the Black Adder, go watch or Faulty Towers, dude, with John Cleese. Ooh. I love John Cleese, man. Those dudes were geniuses. So, you know, go watch some Monty Python. If this election thing's getting you down, go watch some Monty Python. That's what I'm going to do next. Here's a link down below to the ranting video, and there's another link down, hopefully, to the lip syncing video. This is The Illusion, man. You know what? Stuff some money into my PayPal account. Why not?